All right. Do you want to scan a website for vulnerabilities in just a minute? Then watch this video from beginning to the end. Hey guys, my name is Eric from Battles Technologies, and right now in this video I'm going to show you how to use OWASP ZAP to perform an automatic vulnerability scan step by step. All right, no stress, no complex setup. All right, by the end of this video, you'll be able to scan a web application that identifies security issues like a beginner pen tester. So this is the disclaimer. Only test applications who have permission to scan. All right, let's begin that. Step one, you have to learn how to install OWASP ZAP. So open your terminal. First of all, to check if you have OWASP ZAP in your system, in your Kali, just run this code. Just click on ZAP. If you find error after running this code, it actually means that you don't have OWASP ZAP installed in your Kali. So what you're going to do is that you are going to run the installation command. So to run the installation command, what you're going to say is that we're going to run sudo apt install. You click on zap pros, right? You write zap pros -1. So this is the installation process. This command is going to install OWASP ZAP in your system, all right? So after running this, I'm not going to run it because I already have it in my system. So after running this command, the next command you're going to run is zap pros. So just run zap, right? Zap pros. So just run this command. So now this is to launch this awesome tool called OWASP ZAP. All right, as you can see, it's being launched already. So what are you going to learn in this tutorial? In this tutorial, you're going to learn the intro and setup of OWASP ZAP. You know how you can install that on your system. You're going to learn web vulnerabilities. You're going to discover so many vulnerabilities. Now you're going to discover common security flaws like cross-site scripting and SQL injection and cross-site scripting forgery. You know, you're going to learn also how to run automatic scan. You're going to run quick scans and read the results, right? You're going to also learn manual scans. Yes, I'm going to talk about it, manual scans. The next thing you're going to learn is you're going to learn how to generate and understand a scan report. You're going to learn how to generate an awesome report and send this report to your client or to your boss, all right? So the next thing you're going to learn is I'm going to give you some tips that will be very, very beneficial to you. All right, so let's begin this. Now, step one, I believe you have installed your OWASP ZAP. So if you have installed your OWASP ZAP, just open your OWASP ZAP in your Kali notes so you can now launch it. All right. To launch it, you can just type OWASP-ZAP, or you can just run the command I just did. So it will take you to this interface. All right, this graphic interface of OWASP ZAP. So once you're here, so step two, you're going to select automatic scan. So which is this guy here. So you can decide to run automatic scan, you can decide to run manual scan, which is this one is more advanced. All right. Maybe in our next training, I'm going to teach you how to use a manual scan I'm going to teach you how to explore manual scans. Right? Because this one is more advanced. So, but this one is for beginners. So if you want to learn how to run vulnerability scans for your client or for your boss, so you can just use this one, right? So so just select automatic scan, which is this guy. Just select it because we want ZAP to handle everything for us. So this is the fastest way to scan a website, especially if you are just getting started. All right, so just click on that automatic scan. And the next thing you're going to do, we are going to enter our target URL. So this is your target machine. We're going to enter the URL in this place. All right. So now just enter the URL of the target you want to scan. So for this demo, I'll be using a self-testing website for this demo. So if you want to, so for instance, I want to use scan me. I want to use scanme.ml.org. So we can decide to use any website here, but I want to advise you, don't use any website you don't have access to or you don't have permission to. Don't use anybody's website. Kindly use your own website, or you use this kind of website I'm using, or you can use DVWA website, and you know this kind of vulnerable website that is. So I believe you understand. All right. So step 4, we are going to start the scan, right? So click the attack button to start the scan, right? If you want to, you can just click on this attack button and your scan. As you can see, it said perform a quick penetration test on this URL. All right. So just click on it. Once you click on it, it said, so as you can see, the scan has already started. The scan has already started. This time, it didn't take much time. Let me just minimize this. As you can see, the scan has already started, and what this place does is that at this stage, ZAMP performs 3 main actions in this place. ZAMPs perform 3 main actions in this place. The first one is that um, it runs a spider to discover all pages and links. And that is absolutely what it's doing here. So it is discovering, as you can see, this URL, it is discovering so many pages. It is running scan on this in all these pages. All right. So, and secondly, it performs a passive scan, checking for security misconfigurations without attacking the system. All right. It's not attacking the system, just checking security misconfiguration. And finally, it's going to run an active scan where it sends test and payload to identify vulnerabilities like SQL injection and process scripting. All right, so it's still running the scan. As you can see, that it's still running the scan. So let us wait for it for the scan to be over. So this is one of the powerful tools you use to run your vulnerability assessment. It's so nice. If you can know how to navigate and maneuver through this awesome tool. So as you can see, it has run the spider scan, and it has run this one also. Now it is running the active scan, just like I explained to you what this active scan is. It's the active scan, what it's actually doing here, as you can see, it said it is still in 10%. This is the progress bar. So in this is what it's doing here right now, is that it is running an active scan, right? Where it sends test payload to identify vulnerabilities like SQL injection and SQL process scripting, or SQL injection and process scripting, right? So it is just running the scan. So you can see still in 25%. So it is still running this assessment, this vulnerability assessment, which is awesome. So let us just wait for it to be over. All right, guys. So the scan is done, and once the scan is done, it will automatically take you to your alert tab, right? So once the scan is complete, you go to your alert tab. If it didn't take you to this tab you are seeing here, which is the alert tab, you just maneuver to that place, and here you will see all detected. You see all the detected vulnerabilities categorized by sections. All right. So here you will find high risk. You will discover that it says in this description, this is the vulnerabilities. And here are the descriptions, right? So high risk are critical issues that need immediate attention. So let me open this one and see if there is because this one has medium risk. So once you click on each of the vulnerabilities, and it's going to provide you the link of where they got these vulnerabilities from. All right. So this is the link of it. So if you click any of the vulnerabilities that was found, it will show you the descriptions here, right? So this is now this is the URL of it. scanme.elma.org/reboots.txt, right? So the risk of this vulnerability is medium, right? So if you find medium or low risk, it actually means that you should also attend to them. Though high risk are critical issues that need immediate attention, but medium and low risk are still important but less severe. You understand? So this one now is medium risk. So it should be given attention also. So if you come to this place, you will find the content, you find the description of these vulnerabilities, right? It says content security policy is an added layer of security that helps to dictate and mitigate certain types of so it explains these vulnerabilities. So the name of these vulnerabilities is content security policy. So which is a header not set. So it's telling you that the header of this website is not set, in this page is not set. That means it is vulnerable, right? So here it explains about these vulnerabilities that were discovered here. And if you scroll down to this place, it gives you solution. And that's so awesome. It gives you the solution of these vulnerabilities, how to solve it. Do you understand? So it says the solution says ensure that your web server, application server, loader balancer, etc. is configured to set the content security policy header. So it gives you the solution here. So if you're a web developer, you should understand what you should do here, right? So here it gives you preferences and rest. Okay. So that is it here. So if you go to the second vulnerability that was found, which is directory browsing, right? If you scroll up here, the risk is medium. Okay. So here it gives you the description. It is possible to view the blah 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 blah. So any you see this one is vulnerable to missing anti-hijacking header. It's also medium. So just use your website to test this. All right. This one is low. 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 So the one you are seeing, the red flag here, is not actually, this one is dark yellow flag. It signifies medium. So this light yellow signifies low. So if there is a high risk here, if the risk is high, the flag should be red. You are going to see something like a red flag here. So which means it needs immediate attention. Do you understand? All right. So so just use your own website to run this to discover vulnerabilities in your own website. So the seventh step is to generate reports. So to export your findings, go to the report section and generate a report. So this is where you find the report section. If you come to this to this place, you find file, edit, view, analyze, and you can also analyze this, right? There is a lot you can do with this tool. There is a lot. So if you go to this report, you go to generate reports, right? You go to generate reports. So you can choose format like HTML or PDF. So by default, it's coming with HTML. So what you do from here, you see report title. So you can put the title of this your report here. You can put the name of this report here. You can cancel this dates here. Just put the name of your report. And this is a directory you can save this thing. So you can save it in desktop, anywhere. So you can write a description so that your client will understand the vulnerability assessment you did. You can write a description about this vulnerability assessment. So you can do everything. So after doing it, you see generate, if no alert. So just check mark this and click on generate report. So this is how to generate. So after doing that, it's going to automatically open for you. So as it says ZAP by checkmark scanning report. So this is where you will find all the things you got. So as it say alert, risk, medium, confidence, high. This is where, so you can now send this to your client. So this is it. So good. This is so awesome. So you can get more insight, more visualization. So you can get more insight than the rest from this. So when your client sees this, they will know that you actually know what you're doing. So if you come to if you open your terminal here, so you can see you can find that report here. It will automatically come to your listing. Or if you didn't save it on your desktop, you can still come to this place and go to the system file and go to where you save it. You can save it in any of these files. You can save it in home and you can also save it in this place. This is one of the one I saved in this directory. So you can find it, all those things here. All right. So, and that's how you can perform an automatic vulnerability scan using OWASP ZAP. If you have learned how to launch the tool, run a scan, analyze vulnerabilities, and generate a report. If this video helps you, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I repeat, if this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to do manual testing using OWASP ZAP, where real penetration testing begins. So just like I told you, I will show you how to run manual scans. And that is where it gets tricky. That is the advanced version of running scan. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next tutorial. See you guys.